Hey guys, so today we're going to talk about how to avoid getting scammed, okay? The travel nurse world is a ruthless, and I mean ruthless, world. So let me be your guide and help you out. If you guys are interested, stay tuned. Alright, it's 2021. Everybody and their mama trying to hop on the travel nurse wave, but there's some people who are a little bit nervous, and it's okay. Today I'm going to show you guys simple mistakes to avoid getting scammed on your next travel contract. Hey guys, my name is Chi. If you're just now seeing my face, I am a travel nurse. I've been doing it for about 3 years now. Woo woo. I am a doctorate student. I'm getting my DMP, FMP from my bachelor's, and I'm also a body competitor, a bodybuilder, whatever you want to call it. But today we're going to focus on travel nursing. The first thing that you want to do, you want to make sure that you understand the market. That will save you from signing a contract and being underpaid. For example, I had been on contract with this assignment. My friend signed on maybe a week or 2 weeks later, and she was making twice as much money as me. Why? It's understanding the markets. If cases are rising in one particular area of the state, the demand for nurses are going to be a lot. The demand for nurses means that they're willing to pay more, therefore you get paid more, and therefore your bank is happy, you are happy, voila. So make sure you do your research. Now, it may be that the place that you want to go, let's say Florida, just so happen to have contracts that are paying 4K, 5K, 6K, then great. Take that assignment. It fits into the budget that you're trying to make, and it's in a desirable location. But if those two don't happen to line up, then save that assignment for another time. If you're about your hustle, if you're trying to collect your coins, then you can't be picky and choosy as to, man, I want to go live it up in this city, in XY city. You go where the money is.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay.
You go where the hustle is and just make your bed. It is super important, number 2, that you find a recruiter, and most importantly, a company that is big thing, that is reputable, okay? Reputable. However you want to say it. It is super important because that is your license on the line, that is your welfare, your well-being, and the last thing you want is a recruiter that is not responsive, okay? A company that does not care about you, that will leave you stranded on an assignment by yourself and you're stuck. So make sure you do your research. First of all, most of my assignments I've gotten through Facebook or through a recruiter that I trust and I know. If I happen to find a recruiter on Facebook, I make sure to check their personal account to see whether I'm their only friend or whether it's just them and themselves, which raises red flags. So do your research and make sure that you are comfortable with your recruiter and with your company. Another way to avoid getting scammed is to look at the details. Is the assignment a guaranteed or non-guaranteed? That is super important. So guaranteed hours means that if they sign you up for it, if you sign up for 36 hours guaranteed or 48 hours guaranteed, you're going to work that amount of shift. Like it's locked and loaded, okay? And even if the company canceled, you will still get paid for those X amount of hours that you were contracted. On the flip side, in an unguaranteed contract, there's nothing secured. If your census is low for your facility and they decide, hey, yo, we don't need her, send her home, you're not gonna get paid. And the company or the facility has as many times to do that. Basically, if you don't work, you don't get paid. So if your hours are unguaranteed, there's chances that you may not get exactly what you are quoted, which is dangerous. So make sure that you check that your hours are guaranteed. The next thing that is super big when it comes to avoiding scams is to calculate your paycheck, okay? Before you sign that dotted line, go ahead and calculate what the recruiter has quoted you on the document. Because sometimes a lot of recruiters will tell you, oh, I'm gonna get you 7K, 8K, X amount of money, but then when you check your contract, it's like, wait, it's not adding up. A good website I use to check my coins, check my pay stubs is going to be Smart Asset. Now, this website allows you to check your rate, whether it's hourly or salary. It has it all. It's an easy way to see if you're going to be bringing in as much money as you were quoted. And I do this before I sign a contract. I do this with my weekly paycheck just to make sure that there are no whoopsies. Another tip to avoid all of these scams is to read the fine print. I feel like a lot of times when we get presented with travel contracts, especially if they look like they're going to make a lot of money, we get overly excited and we forget to stop, pause, and look. So if you can stop, pause, and look, this will help you avoid all the crazy games out there and avoid you getting shorted in the end. So when I stop, pause, and look, I'm looking for certain things in my contract. For one, if I put in for the time I need off, I'm looking to see it in my contract, because if you don't put in your contract, there's no guarantee that whoever is scheduling you is gonna give you those times or those dates off. And what would suck is if you have a wedding, you have a test, you have something, and the person doing the assignment is like, oh well, suck it up. It's gonna suck. So make sure that you have your requested time off put in writing in your contract. Again, check to see what their floating policy is. Check to see how many shifts you can miss, because if an emergency happens or something out of your control, you need to see whether or not you would get your stipend or it's just your tax that you're gonna miss out. So super important to check, because in travel nursing, everything is good till it's not. So we want to avoid that not by double checking before we sign that contract. So hopefully these tips that I shared with you will help you avoid getting scammed in your next travel contract. If there are other things that you would like for me to touch on, other topics, go ahead and let me know below, okay? I'm so excited for you guys to join the world of travel nursing. Welcome to making buku bucks, okay? Welcome to the craziness, the spontaneousness of it all, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, you can catch me on Instagram at IAMJUSTCHI, and you can catch me back on this channel, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!